Water-type Pokemon are awesome. With over 120 Pokemon with a water typing, they're easily the most abundant types in the game. What's up everybody, I'm Rival Melon, and today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite water-type Pokemon. Ever since Gen 1, these aquatic Pokemon have always been my favorite. Keep in mind that this is my list, so don't be angry if one of your favorites isn't mentioned. With that out of the way, let's get into the list. Number 10, Gyarados. Starting off the list strong with everyone's favorite should-be Dragon type, the pure thrill I remember getting after evolving my Magikarp into this beast after hours of switch training in Pokemon Red version, it's immeasurable. Gyarados is an awesome Pokemon both design and stat-wise. Even though I'm not super big on its Mega Evolution, Gyarados still keeps its place as my number 10 pick. Number 9, Vaporeon. In the first generation of Pokemon games, we could pick only one of the 3 evolutions for Eevee. After seeing Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon in the original Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow strategy guide, my choice was set. I wanted Vaporeon. Even though Jolteon is hands down the strongest of the 3 original evolutions, I chose Vaporeon because of its looks. Its smart, sophisticated, and yet powerful look has grown on me since I originally got mine. The pure nostalgia of having a Vaporeon puts it at my number 9 spot. Number 8, Panpour. This may seem like a strange one because not a ton of people like the elemental monkeys, but hear me out here. While playing a Pokemon Black version Nuzlocke, I ended up using a Panpour named Sage until the 4th gym where it unfortunately died, unevolved. I'm definitely not a fan of Simipour, but I've grown to love Panpour. He's not only underused, but he's underappreciated. This just proves that you can't judge a Pokemon before you use it. This little bugger takes my number 8 place. Number 7, Empoleon. When I think about innocent animals, penguins are the first things that come to my mind. Always waddling around, minding their own business, sliding on their bellies, how can these animals get any more cute? If we're talking about innocent, Empoleon is the exact opposite. As far as designs go, Empoleon might just be the most badass on this list. I vividly remember choosing Piplup in my original playthrough of Pokemon Diamond and being absolutely stunned when I first saw his final evolution. In Pokemon Pearl, Empoleon's Pokedex reads, "It swims fast as a jet boat. The edges of its wings are sharp and can slice apart drifting ice." If that's not badass, I don't know what is. Empoleon is easily my favorite final evolution of a water-type starter, and it takes the number 7 spot on my list. Number 6, Slowking. Pokemon 2000 is one of my favorite Pokemon movies, and Slowking was definitely one of my favorite characters. This is the only Pokemon on the list that I haven't ever actually used in a game. I'm putting Slowking on the list due to the anime alone. Always being the voice of reason, offering a few funny quotes, Slowking is an awesome character. I definitely prefer his design to Slowbros, and he's overall a great Pokemon. Maybe I'll end up using a Slowking if he's available to me when Sun and Moon come out. There's not all that much I can say about Slowking, but he still takes my number 6 place. Number 5, Kyogre. Who doesn't love a good legendary Pokemon? Not only do you only get one chance to catch them, but there's normally an epic quest leading up to catching them. When Gen 3 first came out, I played Ruby, but after the remakes came out, I ended up playing Alpha Sapphire on my 3DS, and I really did enjoy the backstory of Kyogre. This legendary's design is awesome, and its primal reversion makes it that much better. It may not be my favorite legendary, but Kyogre's water typing makes it very memorable to me, and it snags my number 5 pick. Number 4, Seadra. Again, a non-fully evolved Pokemon on my list. Although I like Kingdra's design a lot, there's something about Seadra that makes it seem so much more intimidating than its final evolution. Maybe it's because I'm more connected to Gen 1 than I am Gen 2, but I really do prefer Seadra's design to Kingdra's. That doesn't mean I won't evolve my Seadra, but I'm always sad to see it go. Seahorses are already a cool animal, but one that shoots water at its enemies like a jet through its mouth is even cooler. Seadra swims into my number 4 spot. Number 3, Lanturn. I love water types and I love electric types. Combine those two and you have an awesome typing with great coverage. Lanturn is a Pokemon whose design matches its typing perfectly. Being based off an anglerfish, Lanturn is a great looking aquatic beast. Finding Nemo was always one of my favorite movies as a kid, and I specifically remember loving the scene with the anglerfish. When I first saw Lanturn, I immediately thought of this scene, and I've loved the Pokemon ever since. That's why Lanturn is my number 3 pick. Number 2, Starmie. The runner-up on my list, Starmie is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Not only is its water psychic typing interesting and fun to use, but its design is by far my favorite of any water type Pokemon. It's simple, clean, and overall adds a lot to Staryu's design. It might look weak and bland at first, but knowing its truly awesome power just makes its design that much more appealing and intimidating to me. Maybe it's an unpopular choice, but I love this kick-ass starfish at the end of the day, and it takes my number 2 spot. Number 1. Squirtle. Is this that big of a surprise? I think everyone loves Squirtle. You might be asking why I chose the first form of the evolution line instead of Wartortle or Blastoise, but I'm absolutely in love with Squirtle. The reason for that being that it was the first Pokemon I had ever used. That's right, as a kid, my first starter in Pokemon Red version was Squirtle. Fighting with this cuddly bubble monster and watching him grow and evolve was amazing, but I'll always have tons of nostalgia towards Squirtle. When I played through Pokemon X, I was ecstatic to see that after beating the professor, I was able to add this adorable little dude to my team. To me, everything about this Pokemon is perfect. JP Jr. the Squirtle will always have a special place in my heart. Even though Squirtle isn't my favorite Pokemon overall, he's easily my favorite water type. Well, that's it for my top 10 favorite water type Pokemon. Please let me know what your favorite water types are in the comments below, and maybe I'll feature your comment in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching my first video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please drop them below and I might just make them. I'll catch you next time, trainers.